Hi there, this is Emily Tosh with Usborne Books and More, here to share with you some of our fantastic nonfiction resources that we have for kids of all ages. I'm going to start down here with some of our reference books. I just got these in. These are the illustrated dictionaries of biology, physics, and chemistry. And they each come with recommended websites. Here's the binding. This is a flexi binding, and they're about this thick. So this is a really palatable resource for you to keep in your home. It's got kind of an introduction to chemistry and then the table of contents. And then it just covers physical chemistry. It has nice pockets of information with some bold text highlighting definitions. I love that it still has pictures. Sometimes, too much text can be overwhelming as kids are getting into the older grades, and so it's just nice when there are some pictures to break up the text for them. So this is going to cover all of your more in-depth information about chemistry. And so I'm excited for these as my kids obviously get much older than they are now, but just to have these kind of resources in the home. These do have a fantastic index, and glossary at the back, and they are internet linked, and that means that there are some good internet resources for you linked in each book. And this is physics, which is going to look the same, but just covering physics. And then, of course, biology. Same idea, just different topics. So whatever your child is interested in, you could get the resource to help support their learning and give them an exciting text to do some supplementary reading at home. Or, of course, if you are a homeschooling parent, this might be part of your curriculum. So just wanted to share those with you. Those are very affordable at just $12.99. And we also have this illustrated dictionary of science, which is going to be the complete reference guide. That's going to include all three of these books that I just showed you. So the biology, chemistry, and physics, all three together in this bound copy for just $29.99. So you are saving quite a bit of money there. I think about $9 if you go ahead and purchase the entire collection. And this is the same format with much of the same information, but it just includes information about chemistry, biology, and physics. So this would be fantastic for any home library. Staying in the realm of science, I wanted to show you our reference book, The Introduction to Genes and DNA, also internet linked. This is going to be aimed at a little bit younger reader, possibly upper elementary or early middle school. Still lots of pictures, but the text is a little bit larger. Still lots of nice pockets of information here. And this is all about genes. I just think this is a beautiful book. It's just so interesting. There's so much of our world that is so incredible that we can explore through books. And I love that Usborne just makes all of these books so engaging and attractive. They truly make me want to read them. And I haven't studied science in a long time, so that really is saying a lot. We also have this new Usborne Discovery. This is a brand new one. I just got this in. And same idea, kind of, as I just showed you. It's going to have a hardcover binding, so not the flexi binding, so a little sturdier here, but a thinner book, and this just covers the topic of astronomy, night sky, changing sky, and the sky watching. So this is a really nice resource. Again, if your child is interested in astronomy, highly recommend this one. I'm so excited to have all these amazing reference books in my house, even though my kids are still little. It's just fun to think about studying these topics with them. Again, for the elementary, so I had showed you before the science dictionary. Now we also have the illustrated elementary science dictionary. So this is going to be aimed at your elementary school child. Much more digestible for them. Of course, we have all the topics of science, biology in here. Starts with biology, look living world biology, and then gets into chemistry, and also going to get into all kinds of other topics like light, covers space. Just look at the pictures on each page, how it's nicely organized so that it's not too overwhelming for your child. So that is the Illustrated Science Space Dictionary the Illustrated Elementary Science Dictionary for just $12.99. Again, these books are affordable for you to add to your library. We don't mark up the prices. Usborne really wants these books in the hands of children everywhere. This is the Illustrated Elementary Math Dictionary, same format as the Science Dictionary, but on the subject of math. Here is what is math and the table of contents. We also have numbers, number sense, number relationships, sequencing, starts to cover percentages, adding and subtracting. It's just, it explains it using words. So it gives you the pictures, it gives you the numbers, but it also writes it out using words. So kids learn differently. And this has all different options and ways for them to learn. This is algebra, and it's going to go into angles and geometry. It's just covering all the topics that your child is going to learn in elementary school. Sharing data and what that looks like, graphing. So that is the Elementary Math Dictionary. Just a few more to show you here. We have 100 things to know about science. This is like a fantastic book for your kids that love just to know facts and just like to memorize cool little bits of information. It's going to have one page covers one topic. This is beautifully illustrated. Talks about household waste here and what happens to our trash, our body, all kinds of information about that. This goes into skyscrapers and how they are designed to sway in the wind. I mean, pretty much any scientific fact that your elementary or middle school child is interested in is going to be in this book for them. And it's really put together in a really attractive format that your child will be excited to read about and excited to learn about. And there's kind of some opportunities for some activities and drawing. So it's a very interactive and engaging book. Fantastic homework helper because it's fun and it's very engaging. Now we have a few activity books that I'm going to show you, and then one more. I'm kind of moving backwards, kind of down to preschool. This is our Astronaut sticker book. Just wanted to point out you can actually access our sticker dressing books on this website in the App Store, and you can get this app on your computer so that you can do these sticker dressing books on the computer instead of just live here. So that's an option for you if you prefer to do it digitally. So this has the pages, they're glossy pages, so it's easy for the stickers to come on and off. And these are all the different astronauts that they'll be dressing, and you can see there's text and it's really a story. So this is a story and a sticker book all in one. And now we have all the stickers that they can choose from. And these are, of course, labeled by page number so they know which page each sticker goes on. All right, moving into our Astronomy and Space reference book. This is also hardcover, a nice reference point for the topics of astronomy and space. And it's going to cover a lot of these topics we've been talking about. But we have so many budding astronauts, so much interest in space among kids that I love how Usborne just has a book for every little possible topic that they could be interested in. And in many different formats. So we have the reference books, the sticker books. Now, your younger child can also learn about space. These are two of my favorite books for preschoolers. This is first the My Very First Space book. The title pretty much says it all. It's going to turn that information that we've been talking about into the type of format that your preschooler can understand and enjoy. There's not too overwhelming with too much text. These pages are kind of flexible, but much thicker than a piece of paper, so they're not going to rip. Of course, we have our replacement policy. You can ask me about that. But this is just a wonderful resource for your preschool child. And it's going to cover all the different topics about space that they are interested in. My Very First Space book. And finally, the Little Children's Space Activity book. I have heard so many parents say this is their favorite Usborne activity book that they've seen. That's because it has activities that just go on for miles. That's every activity you can think of. Drawing a smile on their faces, counting down numbers, dot to dots and mazes, counting, fill in the blank, but all on the topic of space, and even a drawing activity where you can draw your own astronaut. They have thought of everything in this book. Absolutely every different way, again, that you can explore space, with from coloring to using stickers, and you even have a little bit of answers in the back for some of the harder questions. So that is the Little Children's Space Activity Book. I hope that you found some fun reference books for your kiddos here tonight, and I look forward to chatting with you more soon. Thanks.